Good morning. Welcome back. So, got back round to Wasdale today, and I'm gonna do the run that I've mentioned a few times already in some of my past videos. But today we're gonna go up Pillar, and we're gonna go via the Climbers Traverse or Shamrock route, call it what you will. I'll be honest, I was meant to Google it last night and double check everything, but I didn't. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you here. There you go. There's Pillar up there. There's a little bit of clag, and there's a dusting of snow up there because we had a bit of a cold snap over the last 2 days. So we're not going to go straight up Pillar. First thing we're going to do is we're going to head up to Sty Head to the mountain rescue spot up there. And then we're going to traverse around the southern aspect of Great Gable and go and check out Nape's Needle. It's a cool traverse which you can see on the map. I've never done it before and I just fancy doing that. So we'll do that. We'll go around, check out Nape's Needle. Then we'll go up Kirk Fell up there. That's Kirk Fell there. Well, let me just show you Great Gable right in front of you there. You won't be able to see, but there's a hint of a path or a traverse around there, and you can see Nape's Needle up on the crag face. Then we're going to head to the saddle just there and bomb it up Kirk Fell up there. Then we're going to drop off Kirk Fell. It's a bit of a gnarly drop off down to Blacksail Pass. Yeah, the crag coming off Kirk Fell is quite cheeky, but it shouldn't be too bad today, even though there's a dusting of snow up there. I've got my spikes just in case, but I'm not expecting anything too drastic. So we're going to go Blacksail Pass, and then we're going to head up to Pillar that way and head round to Robinson's Cairn and then Pillar Cove. And then at Pillar Cove, I do believe it's the Shamrock route which you can take, the traverse, up onto Pillar, the summit there. Full disclosure, I was meant to Google the route last night properly, so I'd have all the names and I'd know them all, but I forgot to do, well I didn't, I just went to bed, and I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to go off the map, which is what I generally do if I'm honest. So then we'll go up Pillar, and then depending on what we're doing for time or how time's going, I'm either going to make the quickest descent off, or we're going to go and check out Yewbarrow. That's also a cheeky little ascent to get it up onto Yewbarrow, but we'll see how we're doing for time and see how I'm feeling, because my knee niggle is still there, but I've got to be a little conservative with it. So cool. Well, that's the plan for today. Let's get on with it. So here we are, Sty Head stretcher box, the emergency mountain rescue spot. So just have a quick look at my map. So we're going to miss out the summit of Great Gable. We're going to skirt around the southern aspect to Nape's Needle. It should be a little small, snurgly sheep track slash climbers traverse. Yeah, we'll go and check that out. Let's have a quick look at Garmin. Let's see what Garmin's telling me. Oh yeah, 2.8 miles. So it's not that far, but it's taken me about 1 hour, 12 minutes. I was obviously faffing around, filming a bit of that. Yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to head over there. Oh, what a day. It's chilly wind, but the summits are clear. Yeah, and I should imagine it'll be quite sheltered around there, so I put my windproof on as I came over the top there, but I might take it off when we get back around there, so cool. All right, let's go. So I'm just skirting around the base of Cairn Knots, and as you can see, it's not a runnable route, it's a scramble, which is cool. I hadn't expected this. I thought there might be a very thin, narrow path, but you've really got to kind of pick your way up through here. As you can see, there are little markers of evidence where people over the years have moved their way up through here. You can follow the rough kind of path, and once you've got round Cairn Knots and all this scrambly malarkey, there is actually a bit of a path in the distance there. Yeah. Oh, this is what it's all about though, exploring and finding these new routes. Look, you can just see this nice big beautiful valley with Scarfell on the other side there. Look at that. How awesome is that? We're just going to head down here to the left, and up there there's a bit of a scree slope. You can see the path snaking along the side of that there. Yeah, there you go. I can just about make it out. It's just up there. So I'm just going to show you something here, which is a great example of when you're not entirely sure where the path is and there's no kind of discernible path to see, you tune your eyes, your eyes tune in, and you're looking for little hints, like little lumps of stones and little cairns that people build, that random, like this one right here. That there, you can't really pick it out with all the other rocks behind it. But then when you suddenly notice there's a little pile of random stones just piled up, you're like, that's not natural. And as you get closer, you can see, oh yeah, looks like someone's built that. And then we just follow along here. And then you can just see the actual stones themselves are slightly worn, where hundreds and hundreds of feet have just, over the years, just walked over them. And then you can just see over there, there's another little pile of stones. And you just about make them out. So you make your way towards that pile of stones. But you wouldn't really see them unless you're up close. There you go. And then you can just about make out little piles of stones here and there. And then there's a kind of like a semblance of a bit of a track. And you're like, oh yeah, I can just about see the hint of one there. I mean, of course, if this is all covered in snow, you're buggered. And you just got to make your own way. But I'll be honest, if you're up around here and it's covered in snow, you got to know what you're doing. Yeah. All right, we're gonna carry on up there and follow these piles of stones. Oh, let's have a look over there. I've just come off Great Gable. I'm not sure if you can make out the very faint path that skirts around the right hand side there. But the track I just came around was pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly route actually, not really a runnable route. You know, you could jog it, but you really got to keep your wits about you. It's a good route, interesting, good fun. It's more of a scramble than a run. Well, a scramble run. Scrambling. Oh my God, ugh, got a bit brain freeze. So I'm on my way up Kirk Fell now. Shouldn't be too long. I'm gonna pop over that, down the other side, and then we're gonna make our way up Pillar. Time's dragging if I'm honest, so I'm gonna come off Kirk Fell, get to Wasdale Pass and make an assessment on whether or not I'm actually gonna do Pillar. Be a bit of a shame seeing that I did come around all this way, but you know, it's not gonna go anywhere. And there's plenty of time to do it another time, so yeah, we'll see what happens when we get off Kirk Fell. Let's get on with this run. I'm faffing around a little too much. Here we go. Kirk Fell. Oh, well, weather's picked up a bit. It's snowing of all things. So yeah, but over there is Pillar, and as you can see, it's covered in clag. And yeah, it's got quite windy actually, so I'm just going to get off here and we're going to start heading down to Wasdale Pass now. Now the descent off Kirk Fell can get a bit gnarly. There's kind of, the path goes off the ridge, and but then there's also a gully you can take to get off. This is the first time I've been up Kirk Fell. I can't remember the last time I was up here when it wasn't clagged in, so it's quite nice to actually see everything. Yeah, to just go back to what I was saying, you can follow these posts, these little metal posts, well, fence posts. This demarks a boundary, which is on the map, I believe, but this is what exists of it. You can follow these off, but it takes you down the ridge and it can get a bit gnarly. So I think I'm going to take the gully today, which is off to the right a bit. Cool, all right then, let's go. Get up to Pillar. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. was gnarly. That's a really, this is Robinson's Cairn. I did Google and read who Robinson was. A well-established and respected climber from back in the day by all accounts. And this cairn was built by his friends. However, I don't know when it was built. I think it was built at the beginning of, I'm gonna say 1920, I don't know, I'm completely guessing. So the path that I just come on was pretty gnarly. It started off well, then I lost it, then I regained it, then I lost it again, and I've regained it. And coming up here, this last maybe 500 meters is really good. But now we're heading up there. Pillar is in the clag, as you can see. And just to the right-hand side, there's, oh God, a really good scramble, but we're not doing that. So we're going up the Shamrock Gully, Shamrock Scramble. We're going to make our way onto the summit now. But as you can see, oh, it's awesome. Beautiful Ennerdale Valley down there, absolutely stunning. And down there is Blacksail Youth Hostel, where we were the other day, or I say the other day, the other week. And there is Scarth Gap Pass. Yeah, and that's it really. It is a good day, beautiful. Even though the summit's clagged, I'm kind of hoping it will clear, especially when we're looking to go up there now. And let's do a quick time appreciation. Let's have a look. Garmin tells me I've been going almost 4 hours, 7.19 miles. Cool, right, let's crack on. Oh my word, that was a gnarly ascent of Pillar. And look where we are now. There we go. Let's do a little jog up to the trig point. I had to think then, what was it? What is this? What is this stone plinth of which we talk? It is the trig point. Oh my word, and look at this, the clag has lifted just for me. Oh, awesome. Look at that, absolutely awesome. So initially I did think that if I got up here and it was clagged in and I wasn't feeling the love, I'd wrap on it and head back down to Blacksail Pass, but I'm thinking I might just crack on over that way. And over there is Little Scote Fell and Red Pike. I do love these names. How on earth do they get these names? Full disclosure, I just looked at the map then because I couldn't remember them. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to head off here. It's just gone 3. I've covered about 7 point... Hang on, let's have a look at Garmin. Oh yes, so I've been going 4.5 hours and I'm just about to make 8 miles. What I'm going to do, I'll be honest, I'm not going to get my camera out too much. I need to get back. So what I'm going to do is just going to bomb it back over Red Pike and then go down that way. So it'll probably be about another 6 miles, I reckon. So 3 o'clock to, it's starting to get dark around about 6 now, isn't it? So that shouldn't be too bad. I reckon I'll make it back in 3 hours if I don't faff around vlogging. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we've just done the Shamrock route up Pillar. It's off the beaten track, even though it's marked on the map. I'd say that's off the beaten track. Obviously at this time of year and today, I was the only one on it. So yeah, I loved it. And I would say at certain spots or certain places during that, on that path, I'd say it's a grade 1 scramble, definitely. But yeah, cool. Right, we're going to crack on over to Red Pike now, which is over there, and hopefully get back before it gets dark. Right, let's get going. Coming up to Red Pike now. Bit windy, so hopefully you can hear me. But that actually was quicker than I was expecting. Maybe I was a bit premature. Cairn's just up there somewhere. Oh my word. Oh, awesome. So yeah, that was a lot quicker than I was expecting. So I think with that in mind, so 9.4 miles, going for 5 hours. I'm going to go up Yewbarrow. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop off here, Red Pike, and down there to Yewbarrow. So Yewbarrow's got a nice cheeky ascent. It's a bit of a scramble, but it's awesome once you're on top. The view down Wasdale is absolutely awesome. Mind you, the view, anywhere you look, apart from there, that's Sellafield over there. That's horrendous. Yeah, whichever direction you look at, oh, it's absolutely stunning. All right, let's crack on. The weather has been typical Lakeland weather today. Well, not typical because it's not actually rained really, but it has snowed. Sun's come out, sun's disappeared. Snow's come out, snow's disappeared. Sun's come back out. Sun's disappeared. You get the picture. But as you can see now, the sun's come out, and oh, it's absolutely awesome. So, oh, here we go. So we're heading down there, and you can see the buttress of Yewbarrow there. Getting up that, it's a scramble, but it's good fun, and it'll nicely finish off this run. Mind you, the descent getting off Yewbarrow, oh, can you see that snot? Yeah, the descent getting off Yewbarrow is quite cheeky, so we'll see how that goes, especially as, no, not going to mention it, don't mention the knee. Cool, all right then, let's crack on. That there is Yewbarrow. Last ascent of the day. These things always look worse until you're actually on them. When you're on them, they're not quite so bad. I mean, that probably this camera doesn't do that justice. Well, of course it doesn't do it justice. It looks pretty gnarly from down here, but when you're on it, it's not a problem. God, I can't remember the last time I went up there. Many moons ago, well over 2 years ago now. And then when I came off it, I just came off the side, and yeah, that was gnarly. But we won't do that today. What we're going to do is we'll go across the top to the end and just drop off back down into the valley, and then just head back to the car park along the road. Bit of a shame finishing off the run on the road, but it might be quite nice just to shake out the legs, loosen off the limbs a bit, because the joints are starting to feel the impact at the moment. But these shoes are absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, really good mountain running shoes. La Sportiva Mutants. Those of you who have used them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I also, as I've mentioned in the past, use Scott Supertrack 3s I've got. However, the Mutants, I'm starting to favour them again now. So I kind of go in cycles. Sometimes it's the Scots, sometimes it's the Mutants, or the La Sportiva. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So what we're going to do is just get up that hill. Last hill of the day, and then the last gnarly descent. just to destroy the knees that little bit more, and then we'll head back to the car along the road. Right, let's get up this mountain first. Oh, can you see the snot coming out of my nose? Oh, that was cheeky. Definitely grade 1 scrambles in some of those little sections, but yeah, that's a nice cheeky finish there. Oh, for the run. Well, it's not finished yet. We've got to get off this hill first. But here we go. Here's the summit. Oh yeah, you can see there. Oh, you've got Scarfell there. And then you can see what we've done. So we went up to Great Gable, well, we went round the base of Great Gable, down to Blacksail Pass, and then we came on onto Kirk Fell there, and then we popped up Pillar from the northwest aspect, I think it is, and then Red Pike, and then down there and up here to Yewbarrow. Right, let's get off this hill because it's windy and a little bit chilly, and I haven't actually stopped to have my sandwich today, so I'm feeling a little hungry. However, I have been munching on jelly babies all day. Yeah, they've been fueling me along. So yeah, we're going to get off this hill and head back to the car. Let's go. Oh. What a view. Look at that. Yeah, so I'm just dropping off Yewbarrow now. It's coming up to 5 o'clock and I'm starting to lose the light a bit. I just thought I would wrap it up now actually, rather than wait until I get to the car. It's just a question of dropping off here now, which will probably take me a little while actually, because it's a bit of an awkward descent, plus I'm losing the light. And you know, my legs are a little tired. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna wrap up the run for today. Oh, what a day, eh? Really good. Just went on and on. Let's have a look, see how far I've done so. Let's have a look and see how much mileage I've done. Oh, there you go, 11.8 miles. Doesn't seem a lot, 6 hours, I've been going for 6 hours. By the time I get back to the car, it will probably be about 13 miles, so a nice half marathon distance. Anyway, I'm gonna stop waffling and wrap this up. So I hope you enjoyed that run today. Ooh, I did. And next run will be probably Lake 7, the Lakeland 100, which is Blencathra to Dockeray, I think. So I'll wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed that run today. I certainly did. And yeah, until the next video.